welcome viewers. This is your health advisor, Susan Muita, coming to you through True Living Show via Sky Cable TV. Welcome again, and today we are continuing with our series of type 1 diabetes, although we are also touching now and then other types of diabetes, mostly another one is type 1, and then gestational, and then pre-diabetes. But on this episode, what we'll talk about is how you do the insulin, because insulin, we know it's the biggest treatment for type 1 diabetes. So if you have type 1 diabetes, so you're prescribed insulin depending on which one your doctor, your diabetes give you. And previously we had also mentioned about all these types of insulins. We had the short acting, rapid acting, intermediate, long acting, and then we had the combination. Then the combination mostly is the short acting added with long acting. So those are the combination. So when you hear somebody has a Novlog mix 730, so you know that's already a combination. If your doctor tells you you're gonna use Novlog, so you know that's a rapid acting, very quick, it works quickly. Then if you have Levemir, or you have like what we have here, Lantus, which we have a sample of it, so you know that's a long acting on its own. So our show today, I'll just show you how to do the injections. You know how you are supposed to do the insulin, and as we had stated, we are continuing on deep on type 2. So even type 2 diabetes is also treated with the same types of insulin, so the doctor can order any of this. And as you know, we had talked earlier on, the doctor who prescribed the medication for diabetes, it can be your primary care doctor or endocrinologist, that's the doctor for diabetes, and that's how it goes. So let me start on showing you how you can start step by step, because some people, they go to the doctor maybe because of you stay for a long time before you see this specialist, and we know some areas they might not have that particular doctor for diabetes. Maybe your diabetes is also catered by your regular doctor, who is your PCP doctor, the doctor you find, the regular doctor who takes care of you or sees your family. That's maybe the one who also prescribed your insulin. Other cases, depending on where you live or where the facilities you have, you might find a nurse practitioner who is specializing at a certain doctor or certain diabetes doctor. That's the one you find, and is the one who prescribes for you. So we have different categories of who does what, who orders what, and these doctors or the specialists, they show you how to inject. But because so often you don't see them so often, and they have many patients or clientele to see, so and I know most of the time when you go there and you're new, you have diabetes, there's so much information going on. There's also a lot going on yourself, because this is a long-term condition you have to take care of. Mostly is for a long time or lifetime. So when you go to see that doctor or whoever prescribed for you, you might see them maybe like every 3 months, every 6 months. Or when you go there, you're hurried. Not that they want to hurry you, but they have a lot to deal with. They have a lot of people. And it's also very, as I told you on the first episode, this disease is very expensive to see all these specialists. So you cannot afford to be with them all the time or for them to be coming to see you. So they teach you when you go to that doctor, maybe you have a session of 30 minutes or an hour or 15 minutes. It's a lot to deal with. Maybe they talk about the diet, they talk about the insulin, they talk about the skin care, they talk about your eye care, they talk about other things combined, because when you're diabetic you might also be having kidney problems, heart disease. So it's a lot. But on when they are teaching you, you might not catch up with everything. So that's why I'm here with this video, trying to demonstrate to you the areas where you are supposed to do the insulin, how you should also be titrating or filling your insulin so that you can be able to do it. So the first thing is, because we are on different levels. So if your doctor tells you, let's say you are on a sliding scale of any of these, of the short acting or rapid acting or the combinations, mostly it's the short acting and rapid acting. And in the future we'll talk more about sliding scale. I'll bring for you a sliding scale where you can see how it is tabulated part by part. But when you check your sugar with your glucometer, which is here, and then it gives you a number here, and you have a sliding scale, I'll just give an example. So like this one, if you're told inject 8 units, so you'll come here, I'm showing you, you just open it like that, you get the medication here. Maybe this one will take you like a month or whatever time you are supposed to refill it with your pharmacy or chemist. And always you'll have refills. Like the doctor might give you 3 of this for refills until you see him or you call them to refill it. So you'll take it like this. This one is taken with a needle. The needle for this one is this type, because it's in a bottle, it's not a pen. So this one is in a bottle. Let's say you have to draw 7 units. So you open the needle like that, and then you have to clean with alcohol to kill any germs, because previously I had told you people who are diabetic, they are prone to infections. The reason is that already their cells, they are not working the right way because of that disease. And another thing is, when their blood or somewhere it's cut, that blood has a lot of sugar. So the bacteria, which even on the normal floor on the skin, when it gets there, it might start growing fast and become infectious. And that's how you do it. So as I told you, if you're told to take 7 units, so you go that the needle has units, so you go up to 7 there and put the air inside like that, and put the air inside and then pull back to get the 7 units. So those are like 7 units or whatever number it is. Then you can cap, but you just keep it safe there so that you can prepare the part you'll be injecting. So I want to demonstrate to you on this lady, we'll call her Miss True Living, the areas where you are supposed to inject your insulin. I know when you go to the doctor, they teach you, they tell you where. But for now, myself, let me tell you. So the best areas to do it is on your arm, on the back here, or this part. Because where you inject the insulin is injected on the skin, on the subcutaneous. We had talked previously of the layers of the skin. So there is that part which is called sub, subcutaneous. Uh, that that skin part where it is below the dermis, and it's the fat cells. That's where the fat cells are, and that's where when you're injected on it, those fat cells, they absorb the insulin very fast. So you usually take the insulin I've shown you, and then you will inject. So it's on the back. This is where most fat areas are. This area, you know, you can inject it all here. Then the best places is on your abdomen, most parts of your abdomen. All these areas is you are supposed to the best places, because when you inject a lot your insulin and you are doing it on a daily basis, because there are those people who they get injection a day, they get like 6 injections, because if you have a sliding scale, if you have long-acting insulin and you are doing it on your breakfast, on your all before you eat or after you eat, then you have a lot of injections. So you inject in different places because you're preventing your skin from bruising a lot. And when you inject a lot in the same place, you get a condition which is called atrophy of the skin. The skin becomes tough and hard. After many years, the area becomes bad. So you are trying to avoid that. So you rotate the places you are injecting. So this is the best places to be injecting. And then on the back of your arms, that's where the subcutaneous skin is. Other places are on the thighs, this part of the thighs. So let's say in the morning, like those people who have like 6 injections to be done in a day. So in the morning, I can come and do one injection here. If like Miss True Living has a long-acting insulin, I can do one there in the morning, and another one on her belly part, you know, and another one on the thigh. So we'll keep on rotating, so that within a week you have rotated the whole places. So many places don't have bruises. And the way we do it, also we do it on angle. So it's not like you do it like this, but you do it on an angle, let's say like 45 degrees. So how you do it, I'll show you on her arm. So you'll come and clean up the place like that with alcohol, because you're preventing any infection, you're preventing anything to get in. And you wait for it to dry a little bit, and you come and do an injection. You don't even place, you do an injection there. You put it there, and make sure there is no bubble in there and there is no air, because when I was getting the insulin itself, I just put 7 units. I went up to 7 units, and then when I was pulling back, I just pulled it up to 7. So there was no extra air left there, and whatever the liquid I got was 7. So you come and inject. Then after you inject, you just get the cover here, because you don't want it to you as a caregiver to get onto you, because you might cross. You don't know what Miss Trudy have, and myself, I don't know what I have. And then, so make sure you have a container. I know there are medical containers your doctor might give you. If you don't have any, you can take, this is hard resistant. It can't prick out unless it's too much. So you can put it, for disposal, You just put it there, you know, and cover it. It depends on the area you live. There are some sites on towns where, you know, when it fills up, you can go through there. The public health people will take it. But if you are living in a place or in a country where they don't have that, you put it there and then you dispose, you know, wherever you might dispose. And that way, we know nowadays we are living in a tough life because many people are looking for this needle to do drugs with, the bad kind of drugs. So to prevent that, that's how we, you know, we keep them in a safe place so that we can throw them. And I'll show you, like this is Lantas. Also insulin comes in pens, which is so easy for diabetic people. Let's say you're doing you are told to do 20 units, so you'll just dial it. You'll dial it and it will show you up to 20, so you'll go up to 20. Let's say you are taking care of an old person who cannot see well, or somebody, the eyes are affected because when you are diabetic, your eyes tend also to have problem, the retinal, you get glaucoma, cataracts, so you are not able to see well. So your caregiver, your family member can help you, you know, titrate or turn the pen to the right number. And this one is good because, you know, you open like that and put its needle. The needles comes like this. You know, they are prepared needles. It's not like the other one I have to pull in and out for Novlog, the one I just showed you. So this one you just open up and it's safe and it won't be dirty. And then you crock it in like that. And then the procedure is the same. So you will do an injection, you clean up the injection area, like because I had done there, then you can do it here, you know, and also do on an angle because you're putting it on subcutaneous area, or you can also do it on the thighs. So there are so many places. You're not limited to one place. And when you go to your doctor and you're not sure where to do it, you can ask. You can also ask another person who has been diabetic for long. Let's do it in the right places, because if, let's say, you do it here, the wrong places, you know, the insulin won't be absorbed fast. It won't even help you the way it's supposed to help you. So let's follow the right procedure. Let's also take good care of ourselves. And when I came to her, if I was to do it, I would wash my hands with soap and water warm, dry myself well, and put on the gloves. Put on the gloves also, you know, when taking care of her or when injecting her. And that's how it's supposed to be done. And if you don't have gloves, just wash your hands well. Most people, they do it for themselves, those who are able to do it. And some can even semi-do it, because if there is nobody to prepare it, then they have to do it. If there is somebody who is there, can prepare it, and they are not there the whole day, you can, especially the pen, it's so easy. You just preset and leave it like that, and tell your person when it's lunchtime, if you're putting 20, just go do it 20, you know, and in that way, the life become better, and you know how to do it, and hoping that you have understood that part of it, and you'll be able to take good care of yourself, take good care of the skin, take care of the food, take care of your eyes, take care of your whole body with the diet you eat, and hoping to hear from you next time. And this is Susan Muita. Don't forget to subscribe, and press the likes button and make any comment. And don't forget to watch our show every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern African time and 12 noon Eastern time. And thank you for watching, and God bless. Thank you. Bye.